I'm ready to learn how to use...
Perfect! Deek... That was a dark time in Deek's life. Deek found himself in service of the cruelest wizard he ever met. A nasty poacher. Deek hated working for him. He did horrible things to beautiful beasts. Oh. It was during those days that Deek first saw a knapsack. It'll be nice to see one used for good. We have arrived. Deek enjoys coming here to watch the beasts, especially the potful of puffskeins nearby. It will be nice to keep them. All you will need to do is get close, directly.
All right. Repulsor! Accio! Hello, Deek. Can you remind me?
First, get close to the beast you wish to wreck. Then, point the mouth of the bag directly at the beast.
Do cooperate, won't you? Accio!
You got one!
off. I'll learn you no harm. Accio! I managed to rescue a puffskein.
You can rescue as many as the knapsack will. Poachers capture puffskeins and, well, Deke isn't sure what they do with them. Now, not all beasts will be as simple to rescue as a puffskein. Deke suggests you next find a beast that can fly.
All right. Where would I find one?
Deke knows of some to the west, nesting in a large tree overlooking Hogwarts. But we must be careful. Deke will meet you there.
Hello, Deke.
Oh, good. Perhaps we should work. If it's helpful, Deke has seen Levioso used to slow flying.
Then I shall go and...
Good luck.
Accio! Professor Howard will never believe this. Now, I'm only trying to help. Everything's all right now. Accio! There. I'm not going to hurt you. I rescued...
Deke, poach.
Are there any other beasts then?
Just one. Deke will see you there.
Hello, Deke.
It is. Moon calves gather near the large tree with the spiral path. So, unfortunately, unless you have a way to hasten time...
I shall go and find him.
Deke will be waiting.
Accio! Settle yourself. I mean you no harm. It was a bit tricky.
Another beast. Shame we didn't see the moon calves dancing. Deke supposes you're finished. He'll be able to rescue many more beasts, but for now, let's bring the...
All right.
There you are. Now, we need to show the beast you rescued their new home. But, not enough room to let them out here. Imagine all those beasts running amok. That wouldn't do at all. Perhaps if you focus on what your beasts need, the room will provide. What exactly did you think of? Heavens! You've done it!
But what is it?
Deke isn't sure. Only one way to find out. Meet you inside when you're ready. Look at this! It's amazing!
Where are we, Deke?
It seems to be a place for your beasts to live, a vivarium of some sort. Oh, your beasts will be quite comfortable here. They'll live healthy, safe lives. Perhaps you want to release them, let them see their new home. Deke thinks the vivarium will be a fitting new home for your beasts.
Indeed. I only hope we'll have enough space for all of them.
Deke hopes so too. But if you do run out of room, Madam Peck at Brood and Peck in Hogsmeade will help to find safe homes for them.
Any beasts that the room can't hold?
Yes, she's well known for helping to care for beasts in need, and she'll give you a fair price. Speaking of care, beasts that are well fed and groomed will provide you with valuable magical materials, such as if you gather some magical materials from your beasts.
Very well. I shall let you know when I have some.
Wonderful.
I've collected some magical materials, Deke.
Now, Deke can show you how to. First, you'll need
An enchanted loom.
making your clothing more useful in a Why don't you try it?
I'll go and experiment. That came out nicely. I should show Deke. I used the enchanted loom, Deke.
Wonderful. You will, by rescuing even more powerful... For now, however, Deke suggests you explore the vivarium and get to know the...
Thank you for your help. Hello, nice to meet you.
Welcome. I am Bernard India.
What do you have for sale?
A pleasure doing business with you. Have I mentioned you're welcome to stop by any time?
I suspect you are the one who has been interfering with a rather personal matter. The Demiguise statues and the
Enjoying the view?
No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after possibly with a wand.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us, which is saying something, knowing. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirit. Come on, I'll take... This way. Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier, with Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time. Everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new fifth-year Sebastian.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in defense against the dark art.
Oh, dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch.
And she knows how to keep students like...
I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft really if it wasn't so dreary. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's lawyer. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he...
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot... Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him.
I'll do my best. I can promise...
Thank you. His search for a cure is futile, I'm afraid. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize. I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house?
She's all right. She said she was going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
I understand you've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's to no avail.
We have. My nephew thinks he knows better.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain them. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne...
I understand what you're saying, sir.
If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does. He's no idea I hope you remember what I've said. Good day.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian? I know he's angry, but he's only trying to do what
He's always angry. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me. I'm the one trying to help her.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing...
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated.
Protego!
All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something. Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. A dead wizard in my book.
Ringo!
Protego!
Don't have time for this! Put me down! Just you wait till I'm on solid ground! Rather unwise coming back this way. I will make you pay. Well played. I won't rest until you're... You've made your last mistake. Are you sure? There you are. Someone's here. I won't rest until you're dead. Who do you think you are? Not quiet enough. Let's get it. I will make you. I won't rest until Diddy, not quite. Stop it! Leviosa! Put me down! Accio! A miss! Easily diverted.
I confess, that was a bit more than I'd bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. We smelled She came faced. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. They didn't even give her a chance.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering.
My thoughts exact. It may be grasping at billywhigs, but I keep thinking might be the only way to learn what type of magic.
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely that...
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything.
Revelio.
I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more.
Revelio.
Whose home was this?
Bit abandoned long since I've lived here.
Confringo.
A Hogwarts professor lived here once.
Revelio.
Centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard.
Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists.
It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Confringo. Revelio.
This well looks familiar. Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second.
Revelio.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a port key. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out.